Hello, gang. How we doing? Oh, let me see here. Got to get everything going. All right. Well, how we all doing out there? Hope everybody's doing good. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see some familiar names there and some new ones as well. Oh, great that you all taking some time to hang out with fellow Earpers. Appreciate it. Just kind of getting all my notes and stuff set up here. So bear with me as we kind of settle in, kick back. We got a little while to hang, about an hour to hang here before I got some other Earpy things going on later with the panel rewatch and the episode. So lots of Earpy things for you to pick from and do. And that's what makes it all fun here is so much things going on. A reminder, if you're not aware, this is just, folks, just a hangout. There's no big things happening today. Talk about a few things maybe. We'll see what the particular group that's here is interested in chatting about. But you are welcome to join me if you want to come in for a couple of minutes on video. If you take a look at the pinned tweet on my account, you'll see the link is there. If you want to jump on, pretty straightforward. So folks are welcome. A few different people have mentioned they might stop by. But this is open to all Earpers as far as just catching up and seeing what's going on with some stuff. A couple of things to run through here, maybe before I see if I got someone to jump on. I do see someone already in the green room looking to jump in. To catch you folks up on a couple of things. This event is being recorded. So that's a little different than some of the Whiskey and Donuts ones. So we will leave this one up on YouTube. So just keep that in mind if you're coming on, that this recording will live, hopefully not in infamy, but it will live on YouTube. So just keep that in mind this time around. And we'll take it from there. So, otherwise, I just figured we'd talk about some Earp stuff, see what everybody was in the mood to talk about. So feel free in the chat. If you got some particular topics you want to have us kind of riff on, feel free, just say so, and we'll kind of go from there. It's just been a while since I've seen some hangouts going on. So I just thought I'd do one, really. That's all it was. Just miss talking with everybody. That's really what it comes down to. So, lots of different things happening there. So let's see. We've got folks coming in and just taking a look at a couple of notes going on. Good. This is what it comes down to here. Multitasking, multiple things when you do one of these. You learn how to go with the flow. All right, what do we say? Let's see. Let's see if we can bring someone in here just to help me out here. So I hope all of you that are waiting in the green room realize you can come on at any moment. So yeah, let's give this a try here.
Hey.
Hey.
Now I've
How are
only been
you?
awake for an hour.
All right, so bestow to us, what time of day is it there for you?
Okay, it's 10 a.m. So it's sensible time, sensible o'clock. But I've had a big week and I'm averaging 3 or 4 hours sleep a night. So I got a little bit of a sleep in, which was nice.
Okay.
So I may or may not still be in my sleeping clothes.
Okay. That's okay. We don't have to, you can make it look lots of different ways.
Oh, you can. Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate you jumping right off the bat. Not long after I got everything set up, I saw you on here. Christine, thought I'd give you first shot.
Nice. So how are you, Kevin? How's life?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Yes.
What keeps you busy? What keeps you busy?
Aside from Earping, for me, it's going to be Dragon Con.
Yep.
Every year, that's a big part of what I do, and they are back in person event this year. So I'm prepping on About a dozen panels I'll be speaking on.
Wow, that's awesome. It's hard to believe in person's coming back. I'm in lockdown at the moment, so our country's having, I don't know, a third or fourth wave or the tidal wave of the Delta variant. So yeah, it's hard to even imagine in person at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be, lots and lots of safety protocols and changing by the day for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Earping, we've been having feels week. Have you felt the feels?
I feel the feels every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's one of the joys is watching all the activity that flies across my timeline, all the Earpers and everybody doing their thing, whether it's
Yeah.
theme
It's
things or what
it's
it
been
be.
a real reach out and touch someone kind of week in a sort of kind of way.
Oh, it
But
is.
it's been fun. There's been lots of fun happening on the feed and lots of, real goodwill and people getting engaged in I put out a few prompts and people sharing their background of how they became an Earper and what it means to them. It's been really nice to read all that. It's been a real lift for me this week.
Well, good. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point. I know, Jill, Kayla, Lindsay, they're working hard and Earpa's
Yeah.
giving suggestions and keeping it all organized, just have fun with it. That's, above all
That's the
else,
thing.
just find something you enjoy and just go with it,
Yeah.
So it's wonderful to see.
Absolutely. And I think sometimes we can get caught up in numbers and just putting up gifts that we're not actually engaging. And I think if we engage with people, this is my background, I'm in community development. So I think there's a real value in engaging with people and building the community, because in the end, that's going to give us sustainability and give us the energy to fight the fight we need to fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I really believe in that.
Yep. No, absolutely. Everybody's got to find what's comfortable for them. That's everybody's different and it all flows in there. And as long as you roll with it and do what makes you happy and gets other folks there, because I see some folks who want to go deep and do that. Some just want to be a little more cursory and do it. Nothing wrong with that.
That's fine. Yeah, everyone's different, and everyone's got different amounts of time and different, bandwidth to give. So the other thing that we've been talking a lot of lately is not feeling guilty about stepping back when you need to. I think that's really, really important.
That is critical. Having seen that back in 2019 when we had that fight, the same thing. We don't want folks thinking this is a job. No. We don't want it impacting their mental health. We don't want to see any of that.
Yeah,
so yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And take time out, rest up, recoup, spend time with your family, do real world things, and don't feel bad about that. That's really important. And then you'll come back really refreshed, and your friends are still going to be here. Earpers aren't going anywhere.
No, not as long as we're just celebrating the show and enjoying each other and doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
But that's
so. Have you been Netflix rewatching?
Yeah, that's been fun trying to keep that up on devices and everybody's sharing screenshots how they're doing it on computers.
I love that too.
It is interesting to watch how everybody goes into that.
Yeah.
And I love when I see folks, that are, they leave it up for hours and they might walk in or out of the room or whatever. And then naturally they see something. Yeah. They get something they have to stop for. Yes. Or the usual, hey, wait a minute, I never saw that part before,
I've seen so much of that this week where people go, oh, I didn't notice this before. And I love that stuff when people have new discoveries, because I know every time I rewatch, there's something new, right? Some little nuance, something in the background, some word, because I find it really different to watch it with the subtitles on.
Yep.
You pick up different things when you're reading it as well. So no, that's been really gold this week, watching people do their Netflix rewatches and Rach and her rewatching and her stuff that she's doing. How awesome is she? She's doing a great job.
Exactly. Yes, she is. Absolutely. So many Earpers are making things so much more fun for all of us.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come on and say hi, wish everyone well, keep up the good fight, and thank everyone for getting engaged. And take time out. That's my other message. Take time out when you need to.
Yeah. Excellent advice. I really appreciate you coming in. That's a great way to start us off.
Thanks. No problem.
Great to see you.
Thanks, Kevin. Take care.
You too. Okay, and thank you.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye. Oops. Oh, this is what I love. Just talking to Earpers. Everybody just being themselves. All right. Let's see. Now, let's see. Speaking of Rach, let me see if I can get her in here so we can get some direct info. There she is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Can hear you just fine.
All right. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me to come on here.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody's invited tonight, but I definitely wanted to make sure you got a chance to talk about all the awesome stuff you're organizing and doing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to start by saying thank you to everyone that joins me every week for both the movie nights and now the rewatches. It means so much to me and I appreciate it so much. And I have so much fun doing them, which is why I started doing them in the first place. So, And thank you, Christine, for the shout out. She just gave me a shout out. So thank you, Christine. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing good, but I mean, I want to go back and focus on you. As someone who has done lots of organizing, I know how much work that can be. And once you get going, and especially with the multiple days and the multiple events, so just a big thank you for doing so much to make it happen for all of us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I have an absolute blast doing it. I can see the chat, so hi, everybody. I see all of you.
So what do we got coming up tonight after this hangout?
So for the panel at 9, we're going to watch the cast panel from DragonCon 2019. So I'm looking forward to that because I don't think we've watched that one yet. There's been multiple panel rewatches, so it's hard to keep track of all of them, but I don't think we've watched that one yet. And then we have 402 following that, and then 402 behind the scenes following that. So super excited. Getting ready to start here in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be great. That's awesome. It's going back and seeing some of these con panels, just brings back the memories, makes us all itchy. You can't wait to get back to that opportunity at some point.
Yeah, it makes me so excited. Yeah. My first con will be Earpapalooza in April, so I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful when we get to do something like that again. So. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and those DragonCon ones are a lot of fun too. For those who may not be aware, the big difference with the DragonCon panels is unlike most of the other cons where the moderator's the one with all of the questions. DragonCon, as a moderator, you ask like one question to kick it off, and then it's all fan questions. So it's very, very diverse in terms of topics and questions, and it's fun to see. So looking forward to that one tonight.
Me too. I haven't watched any of the DragonCon ones in a while, so it'll be nice to see them. And it's the one where Mel talks about the Diva Cup and she's like, boop, boop, boop. So that's always a fun one.
Absolutely. With Mel, you never know what's coming.
I love her.
Now, what's maybe you can tease folks a little bit as far as the movie nights go and what's kind of coming up on that?
Next week's theme, I haven't actually picked it yet.
Okay.
But I'm trying to choose between 2 right now. So I think I might actually do a poll and let everyone else choose.
Great idea.
Yeah. So then we got that. Yeah, pretty much that's all I got. I'm a planner, but not like such a planner. So I really plan everything on Sundays for the week.
There we go. Well, that's a good way to know. Everyone just knows come late in the weekend and kind of see what you got going.
Yeah.
Get everyone to look at it. It's fun too for me when you folks added the daytime one. In the week.
Isa reached out to me and she was like, I want to do one for the European Earpers, like the international Earpers. And I was like, yeah, of course. I just feel bad because I'm working at that time, so I can't attend. But yeah, I was super excited that we were able to add that on Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's great. The whole worldwide scope of the fandom to be able to do that. And it's fun too, same like you in terms of I'm at work, but when I look down and see some notifications, I'm like, oh, it must be movie time. I can tell just from what's flowing on the timeline.
I do tweet at work, but I don't get in trouble, so it's okay.
I was going to say, do you have to hold
Some
on
days
to
I tweet too much and I'm like, whoa, but I don't get in trouble, so it's fine.
All right, good. I was going to say, don't make us worry about you. That's the last thing we want to have to do.
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
Now, we do have some questions there in the chat. I don't know if you see them that are asking about how they're able to take part in the panels and the.
Okay. Yeah. So the panels, everything will be streamed on my Twitch. So, it's on my Twitter. I think I'll tweet it out here right after this, the link for everything. If you're in the US or you have a VPN with US Netflix, I'll set up a Netflix party tonight and I'll tweet that link out that helps get our views up. But if you can't figure it out, that's okay. Just watch on my Twitch and you can tweet along. Yeah, so I see Bree just said in the chat, go to my Twitter. Okay, thank you, Bree. I don't even realize that the chat's going on over here.
Yeah, trying to do one of these live events and keep up with the chat, keep up with the conversation.
Bravo. I don't know how you do it.
Lots of practice because, at first it takes some getting used to for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's so great to see you doing that. And again, you and anyone else who's helping. This is why our community is so special. It's everybody getting involved all across the board.
Exactly. There's so many people doing so many things, and it's beautiful to see.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, we really appreciate you jumping on, Rich. I know you got a lot.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me on here.
Oh, of course. I definitely want to give out the big thank you. It's great to see you too.
Yeah, good to see you.
Awesome. All right, so folks,
have a good night, Kevin.
All right, you too. Keep an eye on her Twitter, and that's the whole thing with the community. When we got these things going, everybody gets to be involved. It's a ton of fun. All right, thanks again, Rach.
See ya. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, good. Love when we get to some new Earpers or folks who haven't been involved in some of the things before to get a chance to take part in these things. So good stuff, and greatly appreciated. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the wonderful things too, with folks doing different things in the fandom. Again, not everyone is the type who wants to get involved in doing those things, and that's perfectly fine. But it's also greatly appreciated if you get a moment, thank the folks who are doing some of these things, just a tweet here, reply to a tweet, whatever it might be, let folks know, that you appreciate what they're doing. This is why so many folks want to get so engaged, is to help out their fellow Earpers. So if you can, a simple thank you on Twitter, Facebook, wherever it might be, it's really appreciated. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to try to see if I can get Paige on here. Oh, there you are.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, it's good to see you again.
Oh.
I love it when I was putting out all the info about doing this, just to hang out and talk about stuff. And it's great when I see some names who mentioned, oh, I plan to be there. And it was great to see you say you wanted to jump on as well. So great to see you again.
Yeah, every time I get a chance to hang out with the fandom, I'm always there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we all love, is that chance to interact with each other. So what have you been up to lately?
Nothing much. I got some fantasy football leagues with Earpers on the way, so I'm excited. So I'm excited about that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
There's actually one that I put together with some friends. So some friends that I've come to know from this fandom. So there was one I actually put one together. So, and we're doing that on the 21st, I believe. So,
excellent.
So we're excited about that.
All right. Good to hear it. That's excellent. Yeah, I love when folks take and find other passions of theirs and get Earper friends to do some of these different things with them. It's fantastic. That's good. Timing leading up to it should work out well.
Yeah. It's football season, so perfect timing.
So what have you been doing as far as the streaming the episodes when you can? Have you stumbled into anything, new discoveries as you're doing that, like we were talking about a little earlier?
I'm on episode 5 right now. I still have to finish it. I'm on episode 5, but I haven't noticed anything new yet. So when I get there, I'll definitely tweet it out.
Okay. Yep. I love those discoveries.
I just saw in the chat that someone wanted me to bring the Stetson in. So give me one
All right,
second.
you go for it. You go for it. I can fill time. There's no problem with that. So the reminder for those folks who might have come in late or not at the beginning, this is open mic. You want to join me, by all means, go to my pinned tweet at Wynonna Pod. I've got the link there for the video if you want to jump on. So everyone's invited.
I don't know if this is going to fit over my headphones, but we'll see.
Give it a shot.
Well, it's kind of there, but I'll have
There
to
we
hold
go.
it up like that. I'll have to hold it up like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
We
But
can
you
make it
guys,
work.
but you guys get to see it, so
Exactly.
I feel like I'm known for that. I'm known for that now since Kat has given me her permission of it. So I feel like that's one of the things I'm known for in this fandom now. So
I love it. That's what I love. Everyone get to be themselves and see what folks enjoy. So
yeah.
I wasn't going to bring it up if you didn't want to. So I mean, I'm glad someone else did that for you.
I'm fine with it. I actually had it on hand, so you never know when someone's gonna ask me to put the Stetson on. So
Mhm.
it
And
was definitely in the room. I will say that.
awesome. So how you been doing this week with the Feels Week tweets and stuff?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Depending on what it is, if it's like something that really gets me in the heart,
mm-hmm.
depending on what it is.
Yeah, it's it's the emotional roller coaster. Let's face it, we're all
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's all of us. There's no doubt about that.
It gets you sometimes,
It does. Oh, absolutely. That's what that's a big part of why we're all here is because of that.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and it's a lot of fun seeing what might come up and what things we can do as the week goes on and how you can have fun doing it. Because the creativity in this fandom just amazes me every day. It's just there's so many new people all the time coming in and doing different things. Some of you have seen when for the giveaway this week. What I wanted to do with some of these giveaways is bring in some of the Earper creative folks who are doing things.
Yeah.
So it's great to be able to offer some of those, and I've had several of you reach out about that. And if you are an Earper creative that makes T-shirts or art or something else, you want to look at being part of those giveaways, just reach out to me and let me know. It's a great way to keep supporting the fandom and get other folks aware of the different things folks are doing. It just makes it so much richer for all of us to have so many folks involved in so many things.
Yeah, I know when I put out guitar covers, that just to watch me post it and then come back a few hours later and see that it's gotten up to like 50 views or something like that in an hour. Earpers amaze me every day by the stuff that they do.
It is. That's why I say it's just amazing. Whatever it is they do or find ways to do it, and everybody in their different way, it just makes it so much more enjoyable for me. It's wonderful to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else on your mind, Earp-wise, Paige, you want to talk about, or topics or anything here? Well, I got you.
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. Well,
I
it's always great.
think I covered all I needed.
We got the Stetson in, so we got the
Stetson in, so we're good now.
Oh, it's always great to see your smile and you being a part of these things all the time. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I like doing it. I like doing these whenever I get a chance to.
It's awesome. It's awesome. All right. Well, I'll let you go so we can get some more folks in here for us.
All right.
Great to see you, Paige. Thank you.
You too.
All right. Take care. All right. All right. We are having fun here. Let's see. Who is next here? Oh, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So,
Great to have you on here. Appreciate you
thanks.
jumping in.
Yeah, I'm really new to this whole fandom, and I just started joining Twitter, like Earth Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really, really fun to be here. And it's 2 a.m. currently.
Oh, okay.
So I just woke up, and my entire family is asleep, but I wanted to join for just a little while.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, if you're comfortable, whereabouts are you coming in from?
I'm from Sweden.
Sweden. All right.
Yeah.
We got a strong international crew tonight coming on, huh?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. How long have you been watching the show?
not long, actually. I finished the entire show like 2 months ago, maybe, for the first time. So it's I watched it really fast, but I haven't been part of it for a long time. But yeah,
Oh, that's great. No, now you get to have fun going back on some of the rewatches and,
exactly.
you know, being involved in Twitter. You get to see all these other people, the different opinions and perspectives on the show. This is when it gets a lot richer. You know, it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you, you know, being so new and being willing to jump on here. We barely had a chance to meet you very much on Twitter. So
Yeah, but it's
have you done an Earper greet tweet yet?
no,
Okay.
no, but
Feel
everyone has
free.
been so kind to me and to everyone. Like, people started interacting with me right away, and it's really, really great.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, this is an amazing group of folks. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you're having a good experience there. And yeah, just, you know, be yourself, dive
Yeah.
in where you want to be. And it's just such a rich experience. So many people I've met over the years. It's just amazing, you know,
Yeah.
this group of people. So that's wonderful that you've had that experience. You want to share who your favorite character is?
Oh, my favorite character. That's a hard one, but I've
I'm
got
not
to
saying it has to
go.
be number one. I'm just saying a favorite. How's that? Less
Fair enough. I mean, I have to go with our favorite sheriff, Nicole Hott. I mean,
Can't go wrong there. Nope.
no.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. Have you had a chance yet to watch like any of the con panels or interviews or things like that?
Yes, I've been watching a lot of them, actually.
Oh, good.
I'm hoping to actually go to a con sometime soon in person next year, but I don't know if I'll be able to, but one can always hope.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, definitely be looking forward to that. And then it's a lot of fun if you get involved in any of these episode rewatches and the con panels and all of this too. It's a great way to meet other Earpers too.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch Rachel's live streams. It's been quite hard because of like the time difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they all start at like 3 a.m. here. But luckily I'm a morning person, so I go to bed really early and then I wake up. So I've been asleep now for like I don't know how many hours.
Well,
but
and I know she's expanded it, so now they're doing some US daytime ones that work better for the international folks. So,
exactly.
yeah, there we go. You know, always adjusting.
Yeah.
Folks have an idea. Earpers are all in to find out a better way to do it or things like that. So that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great to see. Well, it's wonderful to have you join us.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so wonderful to have new faces and folks who've been here before, like Paige, and hopefully you'll be a regular.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight, Rebecca.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. We will catch you online, and feel free if you do an Earper greet, let me know so I can retweet it as we get more and
Yes,
more
I
folks.
will.
Okay, good. All right. Good night.
Bye.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, and again, I've been doing it for years and I keep doing it. The folks, you know, but with the time differences, that come on for the Whiskey and Donuts hangouts or any of these other events in the middle of the night because of the time differences. You folks, major props to you for being able to pull that off. That's dedication. Love to see it. All right, let's get some more folks on here. All right, let's see. Anne, are you ready?
Hey!
Hey,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What I miss? Who's been here? What's the hot goss?
Well, the good thing is it's all recorded, so you can go back and catch what you missed.
Oh, perfect. How are you?
I am good. How about you?
Good. I just got in. I had a longer day than usual. So
Wow.
how dare people? Don't
I know
they
the real world that gets in the way of Earping. It's just
Earping
it's not
needs to
fair.
happen. I know.
Hey, now I know some folks are definitely going to know who you are, but come on now, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what it is you do.
Well, they might not recognize me with these new cuckoo glasses I have that I'm getting used to. I'm Anne, and I am one half of the podcast Why Not, Wynonna Earp Fangirl podcast that I co-host with my best friend Casey, who had started the show from the beginning, episode at a time. And we're now in season 4. So she's watching it for the first time, and I've clearly seen it all before, and we've kept her in the dark this far. We just recorded and released yesterday episode 403. So we've gone through lots of milestones, and there's so much more crazy left.
Yeah. And it's going to be awesome to hear Casey's take on it.
I can't wait until stuff just starts going downhill. She's just going to lose her mind.
Yeah, it's so much fun seeing the show through the eyes of a newbie.
When Waverly starts flipping her lid, she's going to need a Xanax or something.
Well, and if you folks stay as dedicated, going at like 2 a.m. to pull this off sometimes, I got to say.
I don't know. I called Samantha in this past episode. I was so tired. So I think we need to stick to our regular hours. I was just like, oh, I can't believe I did that. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, it happens. Trust me. I know the feeling, okay? We appreciate
I
the
know who
dedication.
she is, guys, okay? I know who she is.
Oh, yeah, it's been wonderful. Seeing the way you folks are going at it and, getting lots of information. It's obviously, it's so much fun, as you know, as a fellow podcaster, when you get to share your passions and other folks get a chance to listen and give you feedback. I mean, it's that part of the community that, we both love, and so many other folks get a chance to get involved, makes it bigger than just us doing the recording.
It is. The number of people that we've been able to talk to and meet through, the internet and Twitter, listeners reaching out and sending us mail. Yesterday, I got all kinds of stuff from Lynn.
Well, that was going to say, that's a Lynn package.
I got a Lynn package. It's the best. I got one for Casey. I've got one for Kat. I have to share. She sent me 3 separate packages for everyone. So we're set. We got all the Lynn bling. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
All studded up. So yeah, we're having a blast. We're gonna do a live, probably on Instagram or maybe on YouTube. I'm not sure. We're gonna do. Listeners sent us some MREs because we had mentioned them in an episode. So we're gonna do a taste testing live with MREs. So I'm a little nervous about that. I don't.
No, that's okay. I got to give you props. You're willing to try some of these things. I mean, that first time you took those shots,
Oh, I've acquired quite a taste for the banana liqueur, though.
You didn't have much choice, though, did you?
No, I have a whole bottle of it. I got to put it. I think I'm going to put it in banana bread this weekend. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to have to update us on how that one goes.
Yeah. I mean, my kids are gone. I was making a recipe a couple of weeks ago, and my daughter heard the blender, and she was like, "Are you making smoothies?" I was like, "No, it's a grown-up drink." And she didn't believe me at first. I'm like, "Don't drink that. You can't drink that." So it was a banana liqueur recipe. So
now there's a question in the chat asking, what are MREs?
What does it stand for? Meal ready to eat. It's what they use in the military.
Okay.
I have it. Hang on.
See, we got show and tell tonight, folks.
I'm like Paige. I'm pulling in props now.
I just said that when you took your mic out. There we go.
I don't know. There's everything in there you need to sustain life, I guess. So I've been told the cheese tortellini is one of the better flavors.
Oh, okay. All right.
I do not have an adventurous palate. Besides drink. So, I mean, I'll try pretty much any drink. But yeah, we'll see. I do it for the pod, Kevin. I do it for the pod.
Yeah. Hey, I hear you. That's why we appreciate it. Those of us who are listeners.
I mean, the things you've done for charity,
Hey.
you know.
We all do what we can, right?
We do for the Earpers.
It's the Earp. We got to. It's too much fun not to.
Curse.
Hey,
It hits
listen.
us differently.
That's right. It's like anything. You're going to do it, man. You might as well do it all in.
We're not going to half-ass it.
Nope. We're going to ask them to have
Exactly.
it. Someone also asked in the chat, and it's just fun when I hear you talk about it. They were like, how do you keep Casey, spoiler free.
Well, she is not allowed to follow anyone on Twitter. You guys can follow her, but she can't follow anyone. She doesn't look up anything. I don't know how she does it because we're both very curious people. But she's at this point where she just doesn't want to spoil it anyway. She's enjoying it so much that she's like, I don't want to spoil anything. So periodically I'll get a text from her saying, can I open this tweet? Can I open this, whatever? I sent her a package the other day and she said, can I open this mail? Because I've also sent her mail that she has to wait until the end of 4/12 to open.
Gotcha.
So I've got her under my thumb. I really got to keep tabs on her, but it gets hard sometimes. And especially now that we're getting closer to, the end of season 4. And we have more listeners, more people are interested. So it gets hard to make sure that people don't accidentally, if she's tagged in something, just have to keep reminding people who are new may not know. So I just keep reminding them that, please don't use any Wynonna gifts. And if you do, if she's tagged in it, you have to make sure that it's current with what episode we're on. Otherwise, it may spoil something.
Yeah.
If Waverly's got short hair, that might spoil something because we haven't gotten there yet. Stuff like that.
Yep.
So.
No, you've been able to keep her there, and she's done a great job at avoiding the desire to do it. So.
And she's used to my bossiness, so she just says, "You're so bossy." And I'm like,
oh. 9 episodes left, so you're almost there. So.
I know. It's like, got it, but. At the same time, we're like, we don't want it to. We don't want that to stop. So
no, I hear you. That's fantastic. Yep, it's a lot of fun, folks. If you haven't listened to them, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Give it a listen. A lot of fun.
Yeah, we have fun, and you can always reach out if you want to reach out to Casey and you're afraid to do it because you're afraid you're going to spoil something. You can always do it by DMing me or tweeting me. And I can filter out, like sometimes people DM me, and they'll have this whole spot for Casey, and then they'll be like, P.S. This is spoiler, so don't tell Casey this part. Or you can always email us, and I get those before she does, so she doesn't get spoiled.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, appreciate you jumping on with us, Anne. Wonderful to see you again.
Anytime. I'm glad I made it home in time.
Yes. All right, we'll let you go and get some more faces on here.
All right, I'll go watch. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Bye, guys.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, we got some more folks patiently waiting here. I'm just going to keep jumping in. If there's any questions you want to post in chat, topics, myself, some of these folks that are jumping on, this is our hangout, your hangout. Feel free to jump right in. Hello.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello. Thank you for waiting patiently.
Yeah, I was just enjoying it. It was really awesome. I was here before with Whiskey and Donuts hangout with you. It was a while ago. I'm actually in the same time zone as Rebecca, so it's like 2 a.m. where I live right now.
Okay.
It's pitch black outside, but I'm used to it right now because I'm watching the Olympics, and that makes me on a night shift schedule right now, so it's okay. I've been here for 14 days in the pitch dark. But I gotta be honest, I've been lacking in the Earp department lately. But today was actually someone posted a video on Instagram, I think, I saw it, and it was this scene.
Okay.
And that face that Nicole makes when she says, I have a taser, don't make me use it, it just cracks me up every time. So I was just rewatching episode 19 today casually, and now you're alive. So it's perfect. It's an Earp day for me right now.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. And whatever time you have to Earp is fine. It's not like you have to feel like you have to do a certain amount. Anybody does.
My cat just walked away, and I got scared. I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could watch Wynonna Earp for the first time again, would you do it?
Well, this would be one of those questions where it depends on what the downside to that is. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like,
are you saying because
would
we
you
have to
forget
time travel or
every?
something?
Yeah, maybe. I was just casually thinking, like, would you forget everything that had happened the past 4 years? Because I wouldn't have done it if that was the case. I never. But if you just had the choice to rewatch a show for the first time again, I don't know. It was really fun to watch this show for the first time. So I think if there were no downside, I think I would do it. Oh, I see a lot of yeses in the comments. That's interesting.
Well, and it all depends too on for the folks, did you, and the collective you, not necessarily just you, is did you get to watch it when you had other Earpers to interact with? Some folks didn't. They found it and binged and then found the fandom afterwards. So being able to go back and experience it when other people are doing it too, I mean, that's a really special thing. And that's where, Ann and Casey are so much fun on their podcast because, we get to see it as the newbie's eyes, as Casey, shares.
Exactly. Yeah, that's really fun to see. I've been trying to get my friends hooked on this show, but it hasn't really worked for me. But next week, like in 7 days, we will do a road trip around Europe. And I think that whenever we get tired of each other, because we will be like 24/7 with each other, literally, I think I might just pull up Wynonna Earp and just start streaming it in hopes that she would watch it with me. So I think that will be interesting, but it isn't on Netflix anymore in the Netherlands. Like, the moment I tried to get her hooked on it, it got taken down. And now that season 4 has come to America and Canada, I think, Netflix NL has license problems. Like, it probably won't be on Netflix. So that was a big downside for her getting to watch the show. But I have every single episode on my phone right now. So I'm prepared for our road trip.
That I was going to say, you've thought ahead. I like that. Okay, that is definite Earper ingenuity. Good thinking.
Exactly. And whenever we get tired of each other, whether she watch it with me or I just watch it alone, I get to enjoy it again on my vacation.
There you go. Awesome. That's wonderful. Well, appreciate you jumping on with us tonight, especially considering how late it is there. Thank you.
Yeah, well, my day just started. Like, I will be here for a while because we have the Netherlands have a few more Olympic sports to go. We have a few cycling, I think, will be around 12. So this is a long way to go.
Okay, well, you get to enjoy, right?
Yeah. I love sports, so Olympics is the best time of my life.
Well, there you go. Well, hope you enjoy it. Again, thank you so much for joining us, and looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like,
there you go.
It's just opposite from where I am.
Take some getting used to.
Yeah. Well. Bye.
Oh, there we go. We're having fun. Thank you very much for that. All right, Alex. There we are.
Okay, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
I'm great. I always get nervous when I join one of these hangouts, but I love them so, and I really wanted to meet you.
Oh, well, it is great to see you. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Thank you for doing these hangouts and like the hangouts that Kayla and Sheila and Lindsay do, because it's like so refreshing and so nice to see everyone's faces,
Yes, exactly. And that's, when we first started these back in the middle of season 1, long before things like Zoom and other things were popular, it was like, this might be fun. And boy, Earpers just took to it instantly. So many of us just want to see each other and see the smiles and everything. So it's been wonderful.
Especially,
so, you're welcome.
Yeah, especially when there are Earpers all over the world. So you get to see, international Earpers that you might not get the chance to meet. It's great.
Yeah, and especially, the text chats that go along with these. I mean, I know so many folks have mentioned, the first time they came to one of these, they just sit quietly in the chat and then they find other people they can interact with on social media and friendships develop. And that makes me so happy to hear that.
Or seeing people, from Twitter, like, for example, seeing Christine, because I always see in Twitter, for example, or page, or, everyone is like, oh, okay, I see you every day, and you're here. Like, it's funny. I like it.
Good. That's good. Getting past the nerves and jumping in. It's a wonderful thing here, especially in this community. I mean, this is the place to kind of do it that way. So that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So what have you been up to lately as far as the show goes? You've been trying to stream it, or?
I can't stream it because it's not where I live in Netflix. So I just been trying to join the rewatches that those reach.
Yep.
And I haven't rewatched season 4 yet, so I'm kind of excited, but also kind of scared because I don't know if I can watch the last episodes. Like I can watch
we all get it.
I can watch half season 4, but then when you reach the final episodes, I don't know if I join for those episodes. But it's also it will be nice to rewatch them with Earpers. So maybe I would.
That always makes a big difference. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Oh, so how long have you been a fan?
I've been a fan from I started watching in November 2020. So not so long. It's not even been a year. And I joined Twitter I think the day before 412 aired. So because I didn't have Twitter and I wanted to experience the live date with the cast at least for the first time, and it was the last episode, so I had to join Twitter and see that and experience that. So I knew I kind of knew, but I met a lot of friends already, so that makes me happy.
That's great to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how quickly you can feel comfortable around a lot of these people, whether you've
because
been here for a while or not.
Yeah, it's crazy because I never thought I will make so much friends or interact with people because I joined because I wanted that and because I wanted to help with the fight, and I was like, okay, I just tweet the hashtags all day and I wasn't expecting to interact with so many people and to meet so many people and making friends. I wasn't expecting that at all, but everyone is so nice and so kind. And everyone started talking to me. So it just came naturally,
Yes. No, that's wonderful to hear. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a good part of why I wanted to do this hangout, because it had been a little while since we've kind of had one going on, is just to see faces, just to hear voices, Twitter is awesome. I mean, let's face it, the show wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of us that have been around on Twitter, so to speak. But still, the connection, especially where cons aren't a thing. And even for some folks, you can't because of physically where you live. But the ability to interact, get together on this, big smile for me.
I get that because I'm from Argentina, so I can't go to a con or meet my friends. So it's really nice. It makes a difference to see people and to interact with people.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Wow. Well, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I hope to see you at a future one.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. We've only got about 10 minutes before we get the panel rewatches coming up. So Want to see if I can get folks on here. So pardon me if it seems like I'm going quickly. Hello. Got you on mute.
There you go.
There we go.
Can you hear
How are
me?
you?
All right. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent. Great to see you.
Nice. Great to see you too. Great to finally see you because I've never been a part of these hangouts, and I'm kind of late in the fandom, so yeah.
Not late. You're not late. You came when at the time you found it, and that's what's wonderful. So that's great that we've had so many folks jumping on here for the first time tonight. I love to see that. I always love to see that.
Well, I'm very happy to be here. The time that came that I'm here, I'm very happy.
Good. So what? I don't want to put people on the spot, so I'm not sure what questions to ask without feeling like I'm putting you on a spot. Do
Ask
you want to talk
anything,
about
Kevin.
any
You're fine.
favorite characters or episodes?
Favorite episode for sure has got to be 307. That's just amazing. Let's see, character. That is an illegal question, Kevin.
That's why I try to phrase it, in a general sense, so you don't feel too put on the spot. But...
No, it's fine. I'm just kidding. I'll say Wynonna, or as a pairing, Wynonna and Nicole.
Great. See, that's the great thing. There's no wrong answers here.
What about you? What's your favorite episode or character?
Oh, well, anytime anybody asks me, I always say the Earp sisters. Got to say it in tandem. That is always my go-to, no doubt about it. And I always say my favorite episode is whatever the last one that I watched was, because I love them all.
All right.
Too special not to love them. Oh, it's just us having fun. I mean, that's the whole point here.
Yeah.
Well, it's wonderful that you jumped on tonight, first time. That makes me very happy to know we can help you do that. And you felt comfortable to do that.
Yeah. I've been on the Bring Wynonna Home cast.
Yep.
Live streams, 2 or 3 of those, and then I'm just hopping on here.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, appreciate you doing that tonight.
Happy to be here.
All right, I'll let you go since we're running short on time, but thank you. Good to see you.
Well, good to see you, Kevin.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. I just love this. So many new faces. Hey. Thank you for waiting patiently. I'm doing good. You were kind of there in the line. I'm watching all the little boxes as I try to get people on. You're just calmly waiting your turn.
Yeah. I love the commentary and the interactions and everything. So it's awesome. It is also my first time joining. I've usually just, as you said, been in the background. So I'm usually not in the spotlight person.
Most of the people tonight have been the first time on ones. I love to hear that. That's just, more Earper interactions.
Yeah. I just wanted face to face because I'm the one that has all the t-shirts because you started a problem. This is your fault. I would just like you to know that.
I cannot run away from that. I have no defense. Okay. I have to just go, yes, you have me.
Yeah. It totally, I don't know you, but 100% became a competition. The moment I was like, he's got 30, I can do better than that. I'm going to double down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing well there for sure. I don't want you to go bankrupt. Don't look at me if the bank account goes down.
No, it's also great because it's supporting Earper artwork, and I mean some of the stuff is absolutely amazing.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, I have art on my wall that just blows my mind. It's beautiful to look at. I wish I was that talented. So I love the fact that you guys are doing you're doing the promotion thing or the giveaway thing for Earper art. So that's fabulous. I hope people, give stuff in because it's awesome. So
yeah, and it's been great to have had other folks reach out on that. So we'll have more created content coming as part of those giveaways. I want to see the community get a chance to see what, a lot of the amazing stuff folks are doing.
Yeah, it's fabulous. So
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Are you going to any
sure.
cons next year?
Absolutely. The exact
Okay.
plans of where and who is still kind of coming together. So I'm not sure, but I will try to be at every con I can afford to go to financially or
Awesome.
time off wise or whatever. Cause these, as many folks know, I love it. And they're all so special. Anything I can get to, I will do my best to be there for sure. Nothing
Very
like being
cool.
able to see Earpers in person. I'm not that our cast isn't awesome, but that atmosphere of Earpers at EarpCons, well, just to be experienced.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've never been to one because I came in not late, right when I was supposed to. But I haven't been to one, so I am just as excited, obviously, to meet the cast. But I mean, I've met so many people online, and this community has helped me personally so much. I can't wait to meet people live. So hello, everyone. Now live-ish. Live. It's live, but in person. Anyway.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, if you can, but I don't know yet, which one's there. But I'd love to be at every single one if I could, because they've all just been so special.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I appreciate you keeping me on my toes with the t-shirts. Keep it going. Doing my best.
Step it up, Kevin. Come on. Why are you wearing anything other than Earp? I've seen you with something other than Earp.
Well, and that's that goes back to the fight in 2019 when that was all I wore for the entire fight. And when I tried to share photos of those, of course, the amazing Melanie jumps in to poke fun at me and have fun with it.
I saw that.
Yeah. So, that's just another example of, how much fun we have in this community. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let someone else join on real quick. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do.
My pleasure. Having the time of my life. Okay. So glad to do it. All right. Thank you very much, Mitch.
See ya.
Hey, see you later. All right. We're running out of time here. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. I'm
okay.
really, really nervous.
Oh, well, it's okay. Don't be.
I know.
You're
among
this, friends. You're among friends.
Yeah, I know this is the right place to start. So, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has sent me their love, because it's been amazing. I was feeling quite low, and you guys have been so kind. So thank you so much.
No, on behalf of the community, you are very welcome.
Thank you.
Great group of people, and anytime you need to lean on them, that's what folks are here for.
I know.
Well, excellent. That's awesome. Do you want to touch on a favorite character or episode or anything real quick?
My favorite character is Nicole Hall. Since the very beginning, I love her. And favorite episode, I really, really love the Vision Quest.
Yeah, that changed all future rewatches, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, made me cry so much.
I hear you. Yeah, that was a mind blowing.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. Oh, well, I am so glad you jumped on, even though you were nervous. Anytime we do future events like this, please don't hesitate to jump in. It's a great community to be a part of.
I know. It's freaking amazing.
Oh, and I'm glad you could get so much positivity out of it, too, to help you when you needed it. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. All right. Well, we're just about out of time, so I got to let you run. But don't hesitate in the future. Spend a little more time chatting, by all means. All right?
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Laura.
Oh, hey.
We're just about out of time. You waited so patiently. I wanted to at least get you on.
Yeah, how you doing? Laura, first long-time listener, first-time caller. Shout out to the
fellow podcaster,
yeah.
longtime Earper.
Yeah. How you doing?
I am fantastic. How about
Sorry,
you?
I have the two screens here, so I was watching the chat and the videos on the other
And
one.
there's like an 8-second delay for those folks who aren't
Yeah.
aware. Like 8 seconds between what's on YouTube and doing it, so it's a little hitchy if
Yeah.
you're trying to watch both.
So I know there was a question in the chat about the Netflix International, and I don't want to jump on Kayla's toes or anything, but that was one of the issues with the fight for Wynonna, and they got rid of the international Netflix, and Cineflix picked it up, and blah blah blah. But all that information can be found somewhere online for people who don't understand why Netflix isn't airing. Netflix International isn't airing anymore. Yeah. But
Yeah.
but
that's an excellent point, Laura. Actually, while you brought that up, for those who aren't aware, the part of the deal or arrangement that brought the show back for season 4 was Cineflex Rights became a financial partner, and they now handle the international rights outside of North America. So that's why a lot of countries lost it on Netflix, and it's coming to iTunes in some spots, but on others. So I don't know what their business model is or how they're doing it, but it's not like Netflix is screwing us or anything. It's just it's the rights are owned by different folks. So
yeah,
it's an excellent point to bring up, though, because a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. And my favorite character is a toss-up between Wynonna and Nicole. I don't find it as an illegal question. My favorite uniform is season 2. In case anybody was wondering.
Is there any? It's much
I have
like
receipts for.
When they ask the question of my favorite character, folks know the answer. When they ask you about the uniform, we all know the answer. Okay, that's
it's a brand now. We've branded ourselves.
We have. Watch out, world.
Like, what's your favorite scene, Kevin? I know that answer.
See? All right.
In case anybody was wondering, it's the forehead kiss outside when they turn the corner in episode, what is it, 112, 113?
113.
113?
Yep. Yes. Don't get me started.
That's what happens when you're, everybody talks about the newbie Earpers. That's what happens when you're an old Earper. And it's like, oh, geez, remember back in Nam when...
We've just got a few more stories. That's all. We have fun with it, though. We have fun with it. Hey, before I let you go and we let folks go watch the panel, let folks know about your podcast that you're a part of, too.
I have a little podcast called the Earp Top 5 podcast for freedom. Mm-hmm. We started not necessarily recapping, but obviously we did the top 5 moments of each episode during season 4. On this hiatus, we had a couple of guests on. You may have heard of them. We had a Tom Raisin, I believe his name was. Not really sure. A Cat Barrel, obviously. And what's the other guy's name? Varun Saranga. And I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one. And we had Dom on recently. So
yes,
you haven't
fantastic.
Haven't listened to those, go on over and give it a listen. Comment on your preferred podcasting listening app. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Check it out and see what our top 5 moments are for the episodes and the characters.
Yep. And the Earp Sister one's going to be a top 50, right?
We might maybe we'll just listen. It's hard to come up with a top 5.
I know. I get it.
It's really hard. Allison and I keep saying it, like, what the were we thinking? We thought this would be easier. Especially doing the character ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we'll do each season for the Earp
That's
sisters.
workable. That's workable.
But schedules have to work out. My work schedule has been crazy. I know Allison's work schedule has been crazy, and so we just have to work things out a little bit better.
Whenever you get a chance, always appreciate it.
You're the top of our list to get you on to do that, and neither of us will take that Earp sister moment, forehead kiss behind the bar. We know that's your top moment already. Does it even need to be on the list?
I was going to say it probably gets an exemption, right? So I can pick 5 other ones instead.
Yes, okay. it'll get it's an automatic on the list.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. We appreciate you folks putting the time and effort into those because those are a lot of fun. The two of you do a great job.
yeah, and if any, I know we were just exchanging a couple of things on Twitter not too long ago about like just con
Thank you. Yes.
Con facts or con tips and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
Anne's going to be mad at me because I said that she could get all my con tips, but I'm game to do that too.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not an expert by any means. I've only been to like a handful, but
It
you know,
doesn't.
I
Yeah,
know
it's not about expertise. It's just
I
everybody
know what
sharing
works
tips.
for me to survive that weekend. And believe me, it's a weekend to survive, you know.
Yes.
So anyway, yeah, the thing is starting now, I guess, at 9. And
Yep. Well, appreciate it, Laura. It's great to see you. Always fun to talk to you too. Thank you.
you do. And hopefully we'll get to do a couple more of these soon.
Yes, we will. We'll get to these on a more regular basis because it's just fun to hang out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Laura.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
All right, folks, I'm going to wrap this up here. A couple of quick things, especially for folks who are watching the recording. As Laura said, one of the things we meaning the community, but definitely something Bonnie and I have had on our list coming up for the fall, is to do some hangouts and podcasts with info about cons. You know, some tips from those of us who've been to a few, suggestions, things that work. Each of these Earp cons, very welcoming for new folks. Some of them even do events for newbies right at the beginning. There's lots of great info. So as Laura said, we'll get some different folks to share some tips and so forth. Might make it easier for those of you that are looking to go to your first EarpCon in 2022. Sunday, there is a scavenger hunt that Kayla, Lindsay, and Jill are doing. So be sure, take a look at the links, follow any of them. They've got info on that. Another Earp event Sunday afternoon there. As we mentioned, the different giveaways. If you're an Earp artist, feel free to reach out. We're doing giveaway things there. Final item before I do go, and you saw it if you saw my tweets this afternoon, Cam put out another fantastic video. This is a Buffy and Wynonna, the chosen one video. So you need to be both a fan of all of Buffy and obviously all of Earp, but it is fantastic. Grab your tissues. It's almost 10 minutes long. It's brilliant, but just a little plug for that. So again, thank you everybody for being here. You know, we'll do another one. August is going to be a little tough for me with DragonCon. As I've mentioned a little earlier, I'm very deep in that, the assistant track director for Urban Fantasy. So I got a bunch of panels to prep, but maybe we'll do another one. And other folks are doing them from time to time too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Even if I've never seen your face, maybe talked to you on one of these Hangouts, I've probably interacted with you on Twitter. You folks bring me so much joy just being yourselves, talking about the show and this community. I won't keep saying it or I'll get emotional, but just thank you for being you and for being a part of all of this and this amazing show and fandom. So close that out for tonight. But again, thank you for being here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all online. Take care of yourselves.